A lot of good movie trailers too that would always come out like for that year that would like set the tone, since you know it's first week of February. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Comete Algo, Super Bowl episode. I am your host, Kevin Lopez.
No, I'm Principe. I'm a Camara.
So for today, kind of wanted to stay in the Super Bowl vibes, and as everybody who's a big sports fan should know, the Super Bowl is one of the most important
days of the year.
Yeah. To stick with those vibes, decided to get food that you would normally have for a Super Bowl party. So we got pizza, we got wings, onion rings, fries, and some beignets from Alondra's Hot Wings. They got a lot of locations, so
yeah. Aside from like the grill too, but we weren't gonna do that.
Yeah, we weren't gonna grill for you guys this week. Too lazy.
If y'all gonna order outside food on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday for the Super Bowl,
order ahead.
Order like 3 hours in advance, because there's gonna pile up, and then you're gonna be mad that you gotta wait a long ass time. You're the one that didn't prepare right.
Yep. All right, guys. So to start it off.
Appetizers.
Yep, so these are Alondra's seasoned fries and onion rings. The onion rings look pretty good. Like, I've never had them with like Parmesan cheese.
They don't look fried, like deep fried.
Like super fried? Yeah, no. It's an interesting concept.
Yeah, I'll be putting ranch and barbecue. Well, I'll be dipping them. I'm not putting on there. Low-key reminds me of like calamari. Still not bad though. Surprisingly good.
That's not barbecue, bro. Chocolate.
That is chocolate. Oh well. They're good.
Yeah. Cool little fries.
I wouldn't mind munching that while I wait for like, you know, my entree and shit.
Like you said, look, I'm not huge on onions, but like onion rings I could do. But these aren't like heavily breaded, yeah. Not bad for like a starter. So since it is like Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, when this comes out, it's gonna come out the day of.
What do you usually do on Super Bowl weekend?
Well, pre-COVID, usually one of my homies would be hosting it. So we would have like a potluck, you bring this, you bring that, and we'll watch the game. Because we've been bilateral, like a lot of homegirls too, who show up just for the commercials and halftime performance too. So it's like, yeah, I could bring something too. And how about you?
It'll be different every year. Like one time I remember we did a whole carne asada on it. The next one we ordered like almost 10 boxes of pizza. We just mixed it up every year. We'll see how this year goes. Alright, for the second one, and this is probably up there for one of the most popular food items for a Super Bowl party.
Absolutely.
Buffalo wings. Just chicken wings in general, but for Pedro, of course, we got his barbecue wings, and for me, we got the hot wings. This is one of the main reasons we came to this place, because they are called Alondra's Hot Wings. I'm going to start with a little leg, you know, the leg start off.
Nothing major. Oh.
Do you like your wings like crispy or like soggy-ish?
Crispy.
Yeah, same.
But I've had it where like as soon as you bite it, like the whole thing comes off the bone. Ooh. And that's amazing too.
Yeah.
Like it's just so tender and delicate.
Initial thoughts, pretty good.
Definitely.
I was gonna ask you, are you like a flat or a leg type of guy?
I don't care, just give me wings.
I prefer flat.
I'll go.
I don't know. I feel like I just get more out of it.
Like more meat?
Mm-hmm.
You got that thing where you take off the other bone, and then you just left with
like
just
this?
the...
Like that? Right off the bone.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, most people, well, you know, the ones that don't care about football, watch the Super Bowl because of the commercials. Is there any throughout the years that you remember that stood out to you that you liked?
There's just so many from the past years. I just know like Doritos makes a lot of great commercials. A lot of good movie trailers too that would always come out like for that year that would like set the tone, since you know it's first week of February. Just has us antsy for the rest of the year just to go see those movies. Mm-hmm. But I wonder how it's gonna be this year with pandemic and all.
Nah, mine's is the Doritos one.
Yeah, right?
The little kid.
Yeah.
That don't touch Doritos, don't touch my mama.
The time machine.
That was never like, you know, like commercials are cool, but until that one Super Bowl, I'm assuming it's the last time the Packers won it.
2010?
Yeah, I saw a Doritos commercial and I craved Doritos so bad.
Really?
I'm like, it's the only time a commercial has ever worked, because, you know, I've seen like the Carl's Jr.'s commercials and all of that. Paris Hilton never made me want a Carl's Jr. burger. Like, I wanted it just because I wanted it, not because of her. But once the Doritos, and I'm like, God damn, bro, we don't have Doritos. Like, I want Doritos now.
Commercials are honestly, like, everybody should know this is one of the most part of the Super Bowl. Like if there aren't Super Bowl commercials, like what's going on? That's just part of the experience of like if you ever want to show somebody the Super Bowl, you got to be here for the game, commercials, halftime show, and just the surrounding around you for that game, like you know the cookouts and all that.
Yeah.
Just all part of the experience.
Speaking of the halftime show, are you excited for this year's?
I am. Anybody that doesn't know, I'm a huge fan of The Weeknd. Saying that he's gonna perform is just. I was supposed to go see him last year for a concert, but you know things happen.
Yeah, things happen.
I'm excited. I think he'll do a great job.
I like how he invested into it.
Yeah,
he invested what, like $7 million
He invested his
into his own show. So,
yeah, so
it's pretty much telling the NFL, shut up, we're doing my way.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him for telling the Grammys to fuck off too.
Yeah.
He's like, either you want us or you want the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go with the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you.
Shout out to The Weeknd. I know you're gonna do great, man.
Fin de semana.
All right, guys. When there is wings, there shall be pizza.
You know it.
For this occasion, we decided to get Alondra's Alcatraz pizza.
They have various pizzas, and
Yeah,
they all look bomb. They have unique names to them too.
So many selections, so many different flavors, so many different toppings. Where I'm pretty sure it covers mostly everybody in the world.
It's basically a pepperoni lover's pizza.
I love pepperoni, so like when I saw that there was one where that had like extra on it, and then
Mad at that.
yeah, and then as you can see, it's like Parmesan cheese on the crust, but it looks like they put like a garlic
Yeah.
rub on it, like
A
around the
layer
crust.
on it.
So
Let's dig in. I personally like putting peppers on Parmesan if I have it.
oh really? Are you like big on dipping it with ranch?
If it's there, but no, it's like not a must.
Not a requirement.
Yeah.
I'm a big guy so that when the sauce overtakes the bread and the cheese, I don't really like it.
It ruins it.
Sort of. If you put too much, as long as it's balanced out, or if the cheese kind of takes over, I wouldn't be mad at that. Like the melted cheese. Garlic rub crust, fire. Very toasted.
Yeah, this tastes good like an hour out. Just imagine when it's like fresh off the oven. My complaints on here.
So, you guys don't know, Pedro is indeed a Raiders fan. Since LA or since Oakland?
Oakland since 2001.
Okay.
When they lost it to the Bucks,
Yeah.
I became a fan that night. That's what got me interested in football to begin with. Like I was watching,
That Super
I had
Bowl?
nothing better to do. So I remember watching it. I'm trying to understand the game. It took me a couple years to understand the game, but yeah, eventually I ended up falling with the sport.
You saw how much the Bucks dominated that game. You're like, hell yeah, I want to do that one day.
I mean, I did grow up in LA, and you always see Raiders, so I finally saw it. And it was a hype game until the end. They lost, and I saw the riots. And I became a fan.
See, since Pedro was a little kid, he liked the Desmadre.
But you're a close fan. How did that happen?
I was never big on these LA teams. I became a fan in 2004. Those playoff games, Brady against Manning. That snow game, man. I know the Patriots like kicked their butt and stuff, but like I guess it was kind of like what you said. Like I guess just the underdog of it. Just seeing like Peyton Manning just keep fighting and fighting. Like bro, like you're probably gonna beat us, but we're not gonna go easy. And just seeing that, I mean, it just kind of made me like a Colts fan more and more. When they won it in 06, I was just like, damn, dude, that just
Cemented it.
I was lucky enough to see a Super Bowl with my team on it.
So are you more of a Colts fan or more of a Manning fan?
No, I'm a Colts fan.
So when Manning left, you were like, on to the next?
No, when Manning left, I was like, damn, dude, that's our guy. I understand both sides of the party. I understand the franchise, like, bro, 2 neck surgeries,
It's
like,
business.
yeah. And hey, man, if it wasn't for that, we would have never gotten Andrew Luck.
That's another story.
Yeah, another sad story. Like we said in the previous episode, me and him were supposed to go to a Raider Colts game this year, but
We're supposed to have a lot of firsts, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Still, this later on in our lives, we still have a lot of firsts.
We'll see what happens. The Raiders do go to Indy this year.
Yeah, I'm not down.
To end it off, you know, we always got to end it off with some dessert. And surprisingly, like, I was just scrolling on the menu. I was going to order, like, something else, but then when I saw this, I was like, all right. This is Alondra's beignets. You ever had a beignet before? No?
Never even heard of it.
Really? They look bomb. It looks like they were covered with, like, sugar and cinnamon. I've only...
Low-key looks like mazapán crumbled up, but that's just wishful thinking.
I've only had them with, like, just powdered sugar.
It smells bomb, though.
And a chocolate dip. That's how I had them before. Let's dig in.
Yes.
I'm going with the caramel, because, you know, this guy ain't going to do it.
Yep, going with the chocolate. Just still drizzling.
Both sauces keeps the good consistency.
Yeah, you don't want to thick as, like, where it's thicker than the bread, like...
Or too light where it's like water. Like, this one's perfect.
Yeah. Though, without the chocolate or the caramel, I can still eat this by itself.
Like I said, I've never had it with cinnamon, so that was a good little twist to it.
Oh, is that supposed to have cinnamon?
Like I said, I've never seen it with cinnamon before. I've always seen it with just powdered sugar.
Oh, so maybe that's just what they switched.
Yeah, they just put their own little twist to it.
That's what I was about to say.
The big game is today.
Foreshadowingly speaking.
Yeah, for you guys that are watching. What is your prediction?
My homie.
My homie? The Chiefs?
Yeah, as much as I hate them.
Chiefs,
Divisional rivals, but that's a stacked team, bro. You got from the running backs to your receivers to the quarterback, and then that defense ain't bad at all. This is like old school versus new school too, because you got Brady. As much as I hate him too,
big goat.
The GOAT. And you got Mahomes, who's up and coming. Remember when he got the starter job, we were like, okay, whatever. And
turned out to be a living nightmare for the next 10 years. It's big goat against little goat.
Yeah, basically. I want to say it was gonna be like 24-30. They got arms, so if it's a high-scoring game too.
That's what I'm hoping, because you know a lot of people were talking smack about the Patriots-Rams Super Bowl, where it was like 9-3 or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm with you, man. I got the Chiefs going back to back.
Never been done, has it? Once?
Yeah, it's been done. Oh yeah, it's been done. It just hasn't been done since Brady in the early 2000s. Yeah. That was the last time, but before that, I think the Cowboys did in the 90s, and then so on and so forth back in history. But it's not easy to do. It's not easy to go back to 2 Super Bowls in a row. The fact that Mahomes and them were able to do it again versus pretty good competition, we've been talking about it all year.
Yeah.
I expect a great game. And remember, they faced each other earlier on in the season, and that's when Tyreek Hill had 200 yards in the first quarter.
Jeez.
I doubt that'll happen again, because that defense is spot on now.
Yeah, they're preparing for it.
They did their number on Devontae Adams, and that's the number one receiver.
Yeah.
We're excited for a pretty good game. I got the Chiefs going 42-28.
Oh, okay. A little separation there.
But this is one of those things where like the Bucks are down 7, they're trying to drive, but then they turn it over or something, and then Mahomes.
So not against Atlanta.
No.
Patriots Atlanta.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. If Mahomes has the lead, I trust him.
He's gonna keep it.
Yeah. All right, guys. That was a pretty good Super Bowl feast. Now that the man is fully fueled, we're able to bring out the one and only Pedro's thoughts.
So this is my segment, my platform. I'm gonna plug myself in. So not this week's episode, but next week's episode is actually gonna drop on Valentine's Day. So I'm announcing it right now, a week ahead. Massage services. Your man, your baby daddy, ain't shit, but you know, you look, you want to feel wanted, you want some good morning texts, some dudes. Hit me up. I'll be posting a flyer, which by the time it comes out, it'll be here with like a week up. But yeah, ladies, want some company Valentine's Day? You know who to hit up. Amen.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode from Alondra's Hot Wings. Another successful place that we've gone to. Pedro, what is your favorite plate and rating?
I'm going with pizza.
Hey.
I'll give it a 4. Again, nothing like spectacular. I've been there before and I'd definitely be going back.
I'm surprised you didn't choose the wings, honestly. You're usually a barbecue wings guy.
No, yeah.
I'm the same way. I'm going with the pizza. Pizza's been one of my favorite things.
Had it just been a little bit more cut,
yeah.
But again, I can't complain.
Yeah, I mean that happens every once in a while too. Like they didn't cut it all the way, but hey, well we'll take it.
Yeah, that's just being like a fucking
prima donna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. Solid place, definitely solid enough where we could definitely go back.
No, just thank you guys for watching. The subs keep going up. Keep it up. Keep sharing us. We see the comments. Keep us. You know, let us know your thoughts. Shout out to Scotty who watches us weekly now.
Yeah.
On his stream. Scotty Pit Moon's Twitch.
Yeah, shout out to Scotty Moons who definitely does a weekly watch party for our channel, which he
live reaction basically.
Which he definitely doesn't have to do. It's just out of his heart, and like I said, we just really appreciate it.
You know we'll be there too, so you can catch us on there too.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we're on the road to 300 subs. Hopefully we'll get there in the next couple months. Thank you very much for watching once again. We'll catch you guys next week.
So you